Hey, you guys. It's me, Kianna, coming at you today, and it is now almost 8 in the evening, and I'm about to put Porty in bed. But I wanted to come to you guys and just do a quick video and talk to you guys about something. Now, I'm talking to you guys about this because, I think that in part of sharing my journey, and in part of helping someone else, in part of doing my encouraging videos and also inspiring people to walk out on faith and to actively pursue whatever their dreams are, whether that's opening up a business or doing something else. And when I tell you guys that, you may don't understand fully why I can say that. Why I can actually sit here before you today and say those very words to you. Because it's somewhat easy for somebody to tell you to walk out on faith and they haven't done it themselves. That's easy to do. But to tell somebody to walk out on faith when they have a 30-day notice on their door, to tell somebody to walk out on faith when they know next week they don't know where they're going to get diapers from, to tell somebody to walk out on faith because they have to go apply for food stamps and they don't know if they'll qualify for them because maybe somebody's getting an income in their household and they don't know if they'll fall into that income bracket. See, it's different to tell somebody to walk out on faith and to expect them to believe you and to believe in themselves above all. That's a total different ball game. And I know that my computer is acting up. I don't know why. It's brand new, as you all know. But for some reason, when I'm trying to record, it's like really slow, or my mouth isn't catching up and my movements are slow or whatever. So let me sit up so I can so y'all really can get what I'm trying to say to you guys. Okay? Alright. Alright. Okay. So, in telling you these things, I want you to understand and to know that you are not alone. And I say that to you, and I'm going to tell you a personal story of my own. You know when people say what's meant for you is meant for you? You know, a lot of people that study the Bible, a lot of people that read the Bible, a lot of Christians say that. But when we hear these sayings at times, you guys, when we're going through, when we're in the fire, when we're going through the storm, sometimes if we're not there yet, where we truly believe these things, we all know the quotes, and we can quote them backwards and forward. But when we don't believe these things in our heart, and we don't believe that we are either worthy of these things, or deserving of these things, or maybe we just will be overlooked, I'm here to tell you that these things are facts. When I tell you guys to walk out on faith, and I tell you guys, I'm fixing my computer for a minute. When I tell you guys to walk out on faith, and I actually tell you guys, have faith in yourself, and if you choose to open up a business and that's what you really, really want to do, and that's what your spirit is telling you to do, when I say that to you, I had to once, at one time, say that to myself. Sure, I owned a business before. Sure, I ran it and was successful at it. But sometimes you can be successful at something at one point and lose faith and confidence in yourself. And even beyond that, sometimes you can lose faith and confidence in God because of trials that you've been through. This is just real talk. A lot of people don't want to say these things, But this is real talk at its finest. Sometimes things that you've been through, sometimes hurdles you had to jump, sometimes things that you had to endure will make you lose your confidence. It's skipping and stuff like that. It's like moving really slow. Well, I wanted to tell you guys a story. And I hope that this story speaks to your spirit. I hope that this story instills even deeper hope. I hope that this story births ideas. I hope this story shows you that it can happen. You can do it. And that idea that you have in you was birthed in you for a reason. I'm not sharing this story for it to be digs or slurs made. For if you do, it really doesn't matter. It just makes you look transparent. It makes it look like, that what kind of level that you're on. But I share this story in hopes that someone that was just like me, someone that is just like me, knows that the things that they have inside of them are there for a reason. The trials that they have endured for a reason. Okay? It was at a time where, business was going okay, but we could have used extra income. And what I did was, I said, okay, we could use extra income. I'm going to try to see if I can get a part-time job. Now, with the formal education I have, with the go-get-it mindset I have, with the many years of experience I have, and with being able to be successful at running businesses, which shows management level skills, do you know that not even the bottom of the barrel would hire me? And I would come home frustrated. I would come home saddened. I would come home somewhat broken. Why did I do that? Because I could not imagine how going from being a business owner previously to being a business owner even then, just needing some extra income so that I maybe can branch off and do something else. I could not understand with the formal education I've had. I could not understand with the many years of experience I've had. I could not understand how they would not want me, how they would not see value in me, how they would not see how I could push their company to another level. I could not understand that, because although I was broken, I never lost my confidence in myself. So I knew that it had to be an issue, because I did have confidence in myself. It couldn't have possibly have been me. Especially not for the type of jobs I'm talking about that I went for. And I want you guys to understand and hear me clearly. And hear the message behind what I'm saying to you. I later on figured out that those things happened for a reason. I was turned away from those jobs then to put me to where I'm at now. You tell me God ain't good? Can y'all give me a minute? Can y'all let me preach for a second? See, He took me through that to get to where I'm at today. I had to endure that to get to where I'm at today. I had to face that to stand where I'm at today. See, if I wasn't turned away from those jobs, I would have continued to follow my path, the path that Kianna chose. But He had a bigger picture for me. He wanted me and was determined for me to follow His path. So what He did was He put a monkey wrench in the plan to turn my head from looking at man and looking at what possibilities and things that I can accomplish through myself. And he made me turn my head to look at the possibilities and things that I can accomplish through him. You understand what I'm saying? I was broken, but I was broken so that he can build me up. And that's what he'll do sometimes. He will strip you down, if necessary, to build you back better than before. He will never strip you down to leave you down. So when you're enduring, when you're questioning, when you're doubting, know that that is your process. That is his process. And instead of turning to man, and instead of looking for your option and what you can do, turn to him. If I would have took those jobs, if I was even accepted, if I would have even been asked to take one of the jobs, I would have continued on fighting my way. I would have continued on battling Kianna's way in the flesh. Why? Because we are survivors. We're going to fight, and we're going to claw, and we're going to try to stay afloat. And that's a great thing. But rather than focus all of my energy on that, he had to tell me and show me and spank me to instill in me to, rather than turn my energy on that, turn my energy and focus on him. And I did not learn that, and it didn't come full circle. That message I'm giving you did not come full circle with me until I walked on the path that he had set. Then, and only then, I was able to look back and see that he had orchestrated this all along. Have faith. Believe. Know that these natural talents and gifts are instilled in you for a reason. You are a daughter of a king. And don't you ever forget it. Be blessed.